Hi guys! So today is the day. We are finally going to learn how to do 2-digit times 2-digit multiplication using the standard algorithm. But before we get to that, I just quickly want to review the two strategies Mr. Johnson has gone over the past couple of days, which is area models and partial products, because I want to show you how those strategies tie into the standard algorithm that we're going to learn today. So say we have this problem, right? 25 times 32. Let's solve it together using the area model. So grab your sheet of paper and pencil and let's do this together. I'm going to break apart my two numbers, right? So 25 times 30 plus 2. And remember, we are multiplying these two numbers. So remember, you're going to look to see kind of what number is on top of the box and what number is to the left of the box. So for this box, it's 30 times 20. I'm going to write that in here. For this box, right, it's 30 times 5. This one down here, we have 2 times 20. And this one over here, we have 2 times 5. Now let's solve those. I'm going to start with this easy one first, right? 2 times 5 we know is 10. Right, 2 times 20 I know is 40. All right, 30 times 5, they're getting a little harder now. So I know 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 0, because there's only 1 0 up here. And then here I have 2 times 3 is 6. Plus I have 1 0 here and a second 0 here. That's a total of 2 zeros. So I have 600. Your last step when we went over this earlier this week is to add all of those numbers up. So 600, 150, 40, and 10. If we add all of those up, we get 800. Now let's take a look at doing the same thing but using partial products. We should get the same answer. Remember, in partial products we're just going to split up one of these. So I'm going to choose to split apart the second one. So 32, I'm going to split it apart into 32 times 2. And now I'm going to use my distributive property to write down two equations. So one equation is 25 times 30. My second equation is 25 times 2. Well, I'm going to do this one first because it looks easier. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now let's take a look at this one. 25 times 30. Well, what if you remember, if you don't know what to do with the 30, we can still do, okay, 25 times 3, and then we can add that place value back in. So let's do 25 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So 25 times 3 is 75. So if 25 times 3 is 75, then I know 25 times 30, I just need to add that 0 back in, is 750. So I know 25 times 30 is 750, 25 times 2 is 50. My last step is to combine those two partial products to still get 800. This part, particularly partial products, is going to come in handy with the standard algorithm. So those were our two strategies from yesterday. Let's take a look now at the new strategy of using the standard algorithm. So this is our equation that we have. And let me show you how we're going to do it. So I have 25 times 32, standard algorithm. I am first going to start by kind of ignoring this 3. So I'm going to put a sticky note on it for right now. I'm not going to look at that. So 25 times 2 is what I'm going to look at. And look what I had from partial products. That's this section right here, 25 times 2. That's the same thing I'm going to do. All right. So 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. Then 2 times 2 is 4 plus the 1, which is 5. All right, that's exactly what I had right here. 25 times 2, I got 50. 25 times 2, I get 50. All right, now I'm done with this. I'm going to put a line through it so I don't count it again. I am done with this 2. I'm not going to multiply anything by that 2 anymore. In fact, I can probably cover him up if I want to, if he's going to distract me. And now since I'm moving from the ones place, I'm now going to be multiplying from the tens place value. What we have to put right underneath here is we're going to put, it's called a placeholder. It's another 0. I'm going to put it right underneath in the ones place. So I know I'm done with the ones place basically. I've multiplied my number that was in the ones place. I'm not going to put anything else in the ones place. Everything else is going to be in the tens place or higher. So when we get to our next number, I've got 25 times 3. Now I still have to start, this is where it's different. Instead of punching up and then across, you always start with whatever's in the ones place. So I'm going to go to the ones place first. So I'm going to say, okay, 30, because this is in the tens place, 30 times 5, or my 3 times 5 here is 15. So 5, put my 1 up here, and then I'm going to punch up to the tens place. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus that 1 is 7. So I have 750 down below. And now I'm going to add these two numbers up. If you notice, 50 and 750 is our partial products, is what we had, 50, 750. Just with this strategy, they're stacked on top of each other. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, 7 plus 1 is 8. We're going to try another one of those. In fact, we're going to try a lot of these today. So let me erase this and let's try another one. All right, so let's say we have 36 times 44, 45. I don't know. Okay. Again, I'm going to kind of ignore this 4 for now and just do 36 times 5. All right, so I always start with multiplying to the ones place first. So ones place to ones place. 5 times 6. What is 5 times 6? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 0, 3. Now we multiply to the tens place. 5 times 3 is 15, plus those extra 3. 15, 16, 17, 18. We put 18. Okay, I'm done with that. Don't need it anymore. I'm done with this 5. I'm now going to go to the tens place. I'm going to put my 0 right here because nothing else, I'm done with the ones place. Nothing else is going to go in the ones place. All right, next, so we're going to multiply the 36 times the 4. 4 times the 6. So I always have to start in the ones place up here. So 4 times 6 is 24. So 4 goes down here, the 2 up. And then 4 times 3 is 12, plus those extra 2 is 14. The last step is to add these two numbers together. So in the ones place, I have a 0. In the tens place, I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In the hundreds place, I have 4, 5, 600. Thousands place, 1. So I have 1,620. We're going to practice some more of these on the next page.